Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I should have a reason to be concerned now. That is a lot of water down there. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are back in Stormworks, and today we're checking out the SS Harston. So yeah guys, let's get into the video. Alright, so here we are on board the SS Harston. This was released about a year ago, and it still looks amazing. You've got the new wedges as well. I mean, they're not really new anymore because, once again, they're about a year old or over a year old now. And, yeah, here we have the bridge. We'll start a little tour here. We won't have the lights on because that does cause a little bit more lag. But let's go ahead and move down to the boat deck. Now I have override weather off, so this is just the natural weather being given to us. And as you can see, there's the grand staircase in there. So let's actually hop in there and take a look at the insides of the vessel. Alright, here we go, the grand staircase. Let's take a look here. And as you can see, we are actually on T deck. Don't know what T stands for, but sounds interesting. A very nice looking grand staircase, and we may have the interior lights on, but I don't know where the switch is for those. I don't remember seeing it on the bridge when I started this thing up before the video, so we may have to look somewhere else. But let's make our way down the stairs here. I think there's actually elevators behind, and take a look at those once we just walk down here. So as you can see, we are now on A deck, and yeah, we actually have some seats here, a table, looks like a revolving door, and let's move forward here, and I think we should have some elevators. Okay, yes we do. The elevator shaft is there, and I think that these actually work. Yes, they do. And, yeah, let's move forward. We have the windows here, and we have actually doubled windows because you have a little interior section there. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and move aft, and I see what looks to be a children's playroom here. Yes, it is. We have a rocking horse. We have a little toy house there, some seats, a crib, and a closet with some blocks. Very cool. And it looks like the lights are on in this room, which is interesting. I don't have any lights on, so yeah, that's a little strange. Moving further aft, we have a revolving door here, so let's try to hop into it here so we can go through. And wow, look at this lounge area. This is amazing looking. It's a very wide open lounge, and there's no pillars, so it really does create that sense of openness, but I don't know if that would be structurally sound. Anyways, let's go ahead and move further aft here. Let's try to hop through there. And it looks like we have an aft grand staircase here. Very, very cool, but this time it's actually not like Titanic where the wall here faces the bow. It's actually facing the stern, so this is facing the bow, and this is facing the stern as well as a clock there. Very, very cool. So continuing aft, we have a smoking room here with a wonderful dome, just like the forward lounge. And yeah, very, very nice. You have some green seating, kind of like stuff you'd see from Titanic or Olympics dining room. And yeah, so here's the exit, but I don't know if that door opens, so we might have to go forward. But that'll give us a chance to go down the aft grand staircase. Alright, so making our way down to B deck, I still haven't found a light switch. I know there's one on the helm, but that's just for the exterior lights. So, yeah. Anyways, we're making our way through an aft hallway, and this is a crew-only access, so let's go ahead and open this up here. And, oh, this leads just to the outside of the ship, so we have a bit of a promenade here for the crew. And this is closed off, but I would imagine it would be a nice crew space. We have a bit of a docking bridge with another bridge connecting the superstructure to the docking bridge itself, as well as a bit of a staircase here. And looks like we've got the funnels there, just blasting out steam or smoke or whatever. And yeah, it's looking very, very nice. Have we stopped moving? No, I think we're moving. I think it's just the waves are a little funny. Alright, but anyways, let's go ahead, get back into the ship, and keep going down, or actually going forward, because we still haven't seen the forward bits. And I still haven't seen the dining room. I'm a little interested to see what the dining room looks like on this vessel. So let's quickly go through the door here. And I think I do see something of a dining room. It looks like a double-decker dining room here. And wow, yes, look at this. Is this a musician spot? Yes, it is. Wow, look at this dining room. And, the ship seems to be tilting a little bit. I think the winds are blowing on our left side or our port side right now, so, yeah, but I see a hallway there, but we can't actually get across. Oh, actually we can, right here. Very cool. So, there's a boarding lobby here. Oh, okay, this is just a small promenade. But, let's go through here. We have, little glass windows here so you can't fall over and die. And it should just wrap around here, and I don't know if there's a staircase that leads down, but I hope there is, because I actually want to see what's lower there. And yeah, it must just be through the grand staircase, but we have a purser's desk over here as well. Alright, yeah, I'm really starting to get concerned about the... Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I should have a reason to be concerned now. That is a lot of water down there. I think this is where the pool is on D-Deck and the Turkish baths, but we can't even get to them now because the water's flooded that area. Actually, maybe we can swim to them and take a look at them real quick, but yeah, we are definitely sinking. Something's gone wrong in the ship, and I don't think it's going to be very safe to keep going down if there are lower decks, but as you can see, oh my gosh, yeah, the Turkish baths are underwater. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Swim, swim, swim. Alright, I'm back on T-Deck here, and let's leave the grand staircase. I'm not really caring about leaving doors open at this point. We just got to get the lifeboats off, and it looks like they're already hooked up, which is perfect. Let's go ahead and raise this up and launch it. And once we have it launched, we're going to call for helicopter assistance. We actually used helicopter assistance in the video where I actually was on board a sinking yacht. And we're going to do it this time as well. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and call for helicopter assistance right now. We're actually not too far away from the oil rig, so we must have started sinking a little earlier ago. So, yeah. Alright, so it's going to be question mark, rescue, _H, and we should be set. Okay, so now that we've got a helicopter coming, we should be all good. Let's take a look at where our hull is. Oh my gosh. Wow, we are really rolling on our side here, and we are really low in the water. Looks like we're just kind of sitting even here. Okay, that's good. Swing out the gantry davits here. Come on. You can do it. Well, you'll have to do it because I need to survive here. So, not too far out, but just enough where we can actually lower the boat. And, yeah, let's get it lowered here. And let's take a look and go up to the bridge here and see if we can see the helicopter coming. And I'm a little worried about these waves because, once again, this is like natural weather, so I don't dictate what it's doing. I'm a little worried about launching that lifeboat. But we'll try to launch as many boats as we can. But right now I need to see where the helicopter's coming from. So you can see that lifeboat lowering into the water there. And we should be able to see the helicopter soon. I do see some lights off in the distance there, but... don't know where the helicopter is actually coming from, so I can't assume it's there. Alright, so now that we are up here, we'll just go over to the other side and look out for a helicopter. Oh my gosh, okay, yeah, I'm really worried at this stage. I mean, look at this. The whole ship is rolled on its side and getting really low in the water. Alright, gantry davits, this is where I need you the best right now. We've got a pretty big list, and I'm hoping you'll be able to swing over the side completely here. And I'm still looking for that helicopter. I called for rescue a little bit ago, and not seeing any lights on the horizon or anything. So this is getting a little concerning. I am actually really concerned now. Oh, there's the helicopter right there. Okay, it must have flown in over the clouds. That's why we didn't see it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this boat swung out and see if we can lower it while the helicopter lowers down here, because it will inevitably get closer to the deck to pick us up. Oh yeah, this is not gonna work at all. Look at that. The angle of the ship is too steep. It's going to get this lifeboat caught. And yeah, so we are kind of in a bad position at the moment, and we're just waiting for helicopter rescue at this point. Alright, I know these helicopter pilots are trained for what they're doing, and the creator did say that the ship does pause when it sinks, and I think this is what they're talking about, because the ship hasn't really moved in the last few minutes, but he was hinting at it going down rapidly afterwards, so I'm kind of stuck here. I may need to no-clip. Okay, so it looks like they've got the winch down here, but I'm going to do one last thing before I evacuate the ship, and that is to make sure everything is sealed off below decks, because even though I'm the only one aboard, I want to make sure that this ship stays afloat for as long as possible, so maybe it can be towed back. Alright, here we are. This is this crew door here. I'm gonna leave it open until I leave. I'm just gonna make a quick inspection of the lower decks here. And, oh yeah, it is not looking good. The water is on almost every single deck here, so it's kind of equalized throughout the vessel, which means, yeah, the end is pretty well near at this stage. There's the dining room, very grand. Well, once was very grand and is now very flooded. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the harness here. And, actually, where is the harness? Alright, it's right over there. We'll hop aboard, and, here we go. We are being lifted, and I'll do this in first person because I rarely see people doing it in first person where they're actually rescued by these helicopters. And I kind of want to see what it looked like if I was a real person on board the ship. And, yep, we're raising up past the funnel here. You can see the rope there as it goes up. And, yep, goodbye. We are leaving the ship for good here. Well, there's the stern there. We're just passing up between the two gantry davits. And you can see the water is rapidly flooding the decks here. And, yep, there's my tool belt. And there's the lifeboat kind of held up there. That was the last thing that we did, the last action that we did on board the ship to the gantries. So, yeah, there we go. And now all we have to do is hop on board. Now, I've switched to free cam here so we can actually see the vessel go down, because what's the point of going ahead and leaving a vessel while it hasn't completely sunk? We know there's no way we can save the ship. We've sealed all the doors, at least the ones that I know of, and yeah, this thing is going down. So from what I saw below decks, the water had equalized throughout each deck, which means it's just going to slosh over and cause the vessel to roll or just slowly sink down here. And it looks like it is sinking from the bow now. And, yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see here. And the sun is also beginning to go down, so it'll be a bit of a, not a nighttime sinking, but a dusk sinking. You can see that the second funnel is now almost halfway underwater. Look at that. Yep, here it is. It is going down right now. You can see the rudder coming out of the water. It looks like it's evening out slightly. And this is just a great shot here. Look at that. The helicopter flying above, and the ship just beginning to pitch its stern up here and go down. And those propellers are going to come clear out of the water. Nice little Cunard style stern there and rudder as it just rises out of the water. I'm a little worried of the helicopter here. I do have vehicle damage on, but hopefully it misses. And wow, that mast is going to come really close there. And there it goes. Yeah. But the SS Harston 2 is taking a significant plunge, and, yeah, it was inevitable. At one point, it looked like the ship could have been towed back to shore, but, yeah, it would have been impossible. It would have sunk on the journey there, or to the shore. And you can see, there it goes. The SS Harston 2 really rapidly going under. It's a very beautiful ship, and the download link is in the description, but there it goes. You've got the lifeboats in the water and the stern just plunging under there, and it's gone. There it goes. So let's go ahead and let's get back to dry land. Well, as we leave the scene there, that's going to be it for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed this one, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.